Good day everyone. So today for our pre-calculus class, we'll be introducing trigonometric identities. But before that, let's first have a recall of the reciprocal circular functions. Recall that in a calculator, ang nakikita lamang natin dito ay yung three basic circular functions, namely sine, cosine, and tangent. Pati na rin ang kanilang mga respective inverse circular functions, inverse sine, inverse cosine, and inverse tangent. Now, what if we want to press secant, cosecant, cotangent values on our calculator? Anong ipipress natin sa ating device sa calculator para lumitaw ang mga values na yon? To do that, let's first recall the definitions of the reciprocal functions. Secant theta is the reciprocal of cosine theta. Meaning, para lumitaw ang secant theta, we need to divide cosine theta from 1. Cosecant theta is the reciprocal of sine theta. Meaning, kung gusto mo nating mapakita ang value ng cosecant theta, ang gagawin natin, 1 divided by sine theta. Take note, when we press on a calculator, mauuna ang 1 bago ang sine theta value natin. And cotangent theta is the reciprocal of tangent theta. Meaning, to see cotangent theta on a calculator, we need to press 1 divided by tangent theta. So here's a particular example. What if our theta is 37 degrees? What's the equivalent of sine 37 degrees? This is very straightforward in a calculator. Just press sine 37. Make sure ang ating calculator ay naka-degrees. Otherwise, magkakamali ng value ang ating makukuha sa calculator. Therefore, our value is 0.6018. And here is our value, 0.6018. What if gusto nating makita ang cosecant 37 degrees? Remember that cosecant 37 degrees is the reciprocal of sine 37 degrees. So to press this on a calculator, we press 1 divided by sine 37. And the result is cosecant 37 degrees, 1.6616. Ito siya, 1.6616. How about letter C? What is tangent 60 degrees? Tangent is found directly on a calculator, so we just press tangent 60, and the result is 1.7320. Ayun siya. Paano naman kapag gusto nating makita ang cotangent 60 degrees? So wala to sa calcu, but we can see that cotangent 60 is the reciprocal of tangent 60, meaning 1 divided by tangent 60, and this is the value of cotangent 60 degrees, 0.5773, up to 4 decimal places. Let's have a second example. Let's verify the following identities using theta equals 40 degrees. Pag sinabi nating identities, yung left-hand side ng ating trigonometric equation equal sa right-hand side ng ating equation. Let's have a particular example. Here in letter A, sine theta times cotangent theta. This composed the left side of our equation, whereas the right side is just composed of cosine theta. Mabe-verify ba natin ang identity na ito kung ang gagamitin nating theta ay 40 degrees? Let's check. So, sine theta, gagawin natin sine 40 degrees. Cotangent theta becomes cotangent 40 degrees. And cosine theta becomes cosine 40 degrees. Hindi pa natin alam kung iyan ay mag-i-equal. That's why we're going to verify it yet. So to do that, let's press sine 40 on a calculator. This is sine 40. The result is 0.6428. Ayon, 0.6428. How about cotangent 40? Paano natin mapipindot ang cotangent 40 sa calculator? Cotangent is the reciprocal of tangent. Therefore, 1 divided by tangent 40. At ang sagot, ito ang cotangent 40, 1.1917. Here is cotangent 40. And then we multiply the two. 0.6428 times 1.1917. 0.6428 times 1.1917. And the result is 0.7660. Here is the result. Now, gusto nating malaman, kapag pinindot natin yung right-hand side of the equation, ito rin ba ang makukuha natin? So, let's start to press cosine 40 on a calculator. Cosine 40 degrees And the result is, yes, it's exactly the same, 0.7660. So we write here, 0.7660. Meaning, what we have is an example of an identity. Because the left-hand side and the right-hand side are equal to one another. Let's go to example C. 2 times sine theta times cosine theta. Ito ba ay equal sa sine 2 times theta? So, ang gagamitin pa rin nating theta ay 40 degrees. So, in this case, we replace theta by 40 degrees. 2 sine 40 degrees times cosine 40 degrees. Gusto nating malaman kung ito ba ay equal sa sine 2 times 40 degrees. So, unahin muna natin ang left-hand side. Sine 40 degrees on a calculator is 0.6428, while cosine 40 degrees is 0.7660. This can be easily found on a calculator. And once we perform the operation, 2 times 0.6428 times 0.7660 on a calculator, 2 times 0.6428 times 0.7660, the result is 0.9848 when round off to the 4 decimal places. Gusto nating malaman, ito ba ay katumbas kapag ang pinindot natin yung sine of 2 times 40 degrees or 2 times 40 is 80. Gusto nating malaman, ito ba ay kaparehas ng sine 80 degrees. And to press it, let's go, sine 80. The result is, it's exactly the same. Equals 0.9848. Check, meaning this is also another identity. Let's go to example B. Tangent square theta plus 1, is it equal to secant square theta? So let's still use theta of 40 degrees. So tangent squared of 40 plus 1, ito ba ay katumbas ng secant squared 40 degrees? So unahin muna natin itong left-hand side. So let's press first on a calculator, tangent 40. In this case, tangent 40. The result is 0.8391. Ito siya. Pero dahil naka-square pa yan, we still need to indicate the square here and then copy plus 1. So kapag sinimplify natin itong expression na to, let's square first this value. 0.8391 squared. So 0.8391, to square it, yan, square, we get 0.7041 when round off to 4 decimal places. Plus 1, and you get 1.7041 on the left-hand side. Gusto nating malaman, ito ba ay mag-i-equal sa secant squared 40 degrees? So to do that, let's press first on a calculator secant 40 degrees. So paano ulit pipindutin ang secant 40 degrees? So we just need to press 1 divided by cosine 40 degrees. And the result is secant 40 degrees, 1.3054. Pero dahil naka-square pa yan, we need to indicate the square. So that means we need to press square of the answer. And we get 1.7041 also. So 1.7041, which is exactly the same as the left-hand side of the equation. Therefore, this is also another identity. Let's go to example D. Sin theta plus cosine theta equals tangent theta. So, gamitin pa rin nating value ng theta ay 40 degrees. So, sin 40 plus cosine 40, ito ba ay katumbas ng tangent 40? So, kapag pinindot natin ang sin 40 sa calculator, eto napakasimple, you get 0.6428. How about cosine 40? Cosine 40 is equivalent to 0.7660. So, kapag inad natin itong dalawa, 0.6428 plus 0.7660, the result is 1.4088. Gusto nating malaman, ito ba ay magiging kaparehas kapag pinindot natin ang tangent 40? So, the moment of truth, tangent 40 is 0.8391, which unfortunately is not equal to the left-hand side of the equation. Hindi sila parehas. Therefore, we're going to declare this as not an identity. Let's go to the last example. secant theta minus tangent theta times sine theta, is this really equal to 1 over secant theta? Ang gagamitin pa rin nating theta ay 40 degrees. So we're going to substitute secant 40 degrees minus tangent 40 degrees times sine 40 degrees. Ito ba ay katumbas ng 1 over secant 40 degrees? So, how do we do this? Siguro, simplify muna natin itong right-hand side ng equation. So, we just copy secant 40 degrees minus tangent 40 degrees, sine 40 degrees. Is this really equal to 1 over secant 40? We know that this is the same as saying cosine 40 degrees. So, unahin kaya natin ngayon ang right-hand side. What is cosine 40 degrees? Pressing on a calculator, cosine 40 degrees. This is equal to 0.7660. 0.7660. Now, I want you now to try and figure out whether this left-hand side is equal to 0.7660 or not. If so, this is an identity. Kung hindi sila parehas, it's not going to be an identity. Alright? God bless in our activity for this afternoon.